Once upon a time, there was a poor woodcutter. He lived near a deep, dark forest. He had two children, Hansel and Gretel. They were kind, they were smart, but they were also very hungry. There was not enough food in the house. One night, the children heard their parents talking. "We have no food left," said the stepmother. "We cannot take care of them." Hansel and Gretel froze. "What do you mean?" asked the father. "We must leave them in the forest," she said. "They can find their own way." Gretel started to cry quietly. Hansel held her hand. "Don't worry," he whispered. "I have a plan." Late that night, Hansel went outside. The moon was bright. He picked up small white stones. One by one, he filled his pockets. The next morning, their parents took them deep into the forest. Very deep, too deep. "Stay here," said the stepmother. "We will come back." But they didn't. Gretel began to cry. "They left us." Hansel smiled softly. "Wait until the moon rises." That night, the moonlight touched the ground, and suddenly, the stones began to shine. "Look," said Hansel, "they will guide us home." Step by step, they followed the shining stones, and finally, they reached their house. Their father was happy, but the stepmother was not. A few days later, it happened again. This time, Hansel tried to collect stones, but the door was locked, so he took bread and broke it into small pieces. He dropped them on the path. Deep into the forest they went again, deeper than before. "Stay here," said the stepmother. And again, they left. Gretel cried, "Hansel, what will we do?" "Don't worry," he said. "We will follow the bread." But when the night came, the bread was gone. Birds had eaten it. There was no path, no light, only darkness. They walked for hours, then days, hungry, tired, alone. Just when they thought they couldn't walk anymore, they saw something, a house, but not a normal house. "Is that candy?" Gretel whispered. The house was made of sweets, chocolate walls, sugar windows, candy doors. Hansel touched it. "It's real." They started eating, a little at first, then more and more. Suddenly, a voice came from inside. "Nibble, nibble, who is eating my house?" The door opened slowly. A strange old woman stood there. "Oh, you poor children," she said kindly. "Come inside." They hesitated, but they were so hungry. They went in. At first, everything was nice. Warm beds, delicious food, smiles. But something felt wrong, very wrong. The next morning, the old woman's smile changed. "You," she said, pointing at Hansel, "you will stay here." Before he could move, she locked him in a cage. Gretel screamed, "Let him go!" The woman laughed. "I will feed him until he is fat, and then I will eat him." Gretel's heart stopped. "You," the witch said, "you will cook and clean, or else." Days passed. Hansel got food, but Gretel got almost nothing. Every day the witch would say, "Show me your finger." Hansel was clever. He showed her a small bone instead. "He is still too thin," she said. "I must wait." But one day, the witch got angry. "I am tired of waiting. Gretel, heat the oven." Gretel's hands were shaking. "Okay," she said softly. The oven grew hotter, hotter, hotter. The witch leaned forward to look inside the oven, and suddenly, Gretel pushed her. The witch fell inside. Gretel quickly closed the door. Her heart was racing. "Hansel!" she cried. She ran to the cage and opened it. They hugged each other. "We're free!" Before leaving, they found something amazing. Treasure, gold, jewels. They filled their pockets and ran. After a long journey, they finally found their way home. Their father was waiting, alone. "I'm so sorry," he said. "I never wanted to leave you." They hugged him tightly. From that day on, they were never hungry again.